afternoon, everybody. I'm Lisa Campos, Community Affairs Director with your Positively Tampa Bay. It is June 1st, the first day of the 2010 hurricane season, which begs the question, are you ready? Well, if you're like most folks, the answer to that question is no. Joining us in the studio this afternoon from the American Red Cross are Linda George Carbone, the Chief Executive Officer, and also Janet McGuire, who's with the Crisis Communications team. Thanks for coming in, and thank you for helping us get everybody to, they should have started thinking about this weeks ago, months ago, but it is difficult. There's a lot going on. So many times we hear, I'll get to that later. You know, the American Red Cross is taking action to help people really get moving on this. Tell us about that campaign.
Well, we know statistics show that only 7% of our community takes the time to get prepared, and we need to do better. We can do better than 7%.
Wow.
We're certainly a hurricane-prone area, so we are challenging our community, Tampa Bay, to get prepared this year. It's easy to do, and we really want to do it. We're asking the community to do 3 things. Number 1, get prepared yourself. Get a kit. Number 2, get a friend, family member, coworker. Tell them about preparedness and get them prepared. And number 3, support your local Red Cross. Go online. We've got information on there about the Bay Prepared campaign. Even a small contribution like $10 allows the Red Cross to help our community get prepared. It's an important step.
So many folks say, it's, you know, they're on really tight budgets, and, you know, when they see the big list of things that they should all have in case of a hurricane, in case of a major storm, they see dollar signs. It does get expensive. How can a family make it as inexpensive as possible and yet have the basics that they need?
Most of the things you already have. And you just have to assemble them and put them together in the right spot so that you can get to them in a safe area. You can start by getting a tub and collecting those things right there. We have some of the essentials that you need to have out there. You know, you need to have water, at least 1 gallon per person per day.
Brought a couple of things there on the table. The water is there. Okay. What else do we need?
We also definitely need to have your important documents put together in a safe area. Also some cash, because it's very important. You've got to remember, if we have a hurricane, there's not going to be power out there. Those ATMs aren't going to work. Make sure your fuel tank is filled up. You need an emergency radio, a first aid kit, food to sustain yourself and your family for at least 5 to 7 days. You never know how long it may take to get those stores back up and running.
We've all seen the video of the hurricanes and the winds moving through the area, and you know, but it's difficult to prepare. When you're thinking that that happens in other places, it won't happen here. What do you say to folks to really get them to take action? Is it when you remind them that you need to cover for yourself for 72 hours to a week?
At a minimum, that's exactly right. And also just to make sure that you realize, you know, whether it's 5 hurricanes, 7 hurricanes this season, you don't know, but it only takes 1. It takes 1 in our area, and you have to make sure you are ready, and you're ready to help your family, your neighbors. Get together and do this as a neighborhood. Make sure if you're, you know your neighbors, you know what's going to happen. Maybe there are friends who are in an evacuation zone. If you're not in an evacuation zone, talk to them. You don't have to do it by yourself, but it's important that you get prepared.
And it's good that everyone in the neighborhood be as ready as they can be, because chances are you'll end up sharing. Again, I don't want to end the segment without going over the table. Just really quick, some shots. You've got the canned goods and the can opener.
Yeah, that's really key. You've got an unplug-in one.
You've got a sheet of plastic and the duct tape in case there's damage to the building. You can cover things up. The radio with the batteries, the first aid kit. You've got your flashlight and these handy freezer bags to put your important documents in. For more information on a detailed list on how you can get your family ready, prepare your safety kit, and do it as inexpensively as possible, please visit the American Red Cross website. There it is on your screen. It's flwestcoastredcross.org. Thanks for watching, everybody.